So with me moving Xenoblade Chronicles X over to the Wii U system memory, yes, I'm doing that because I'm so afraid my USB drive is going to be stepped on someday and it's going to break and then the best Wii U game's going to die. But, you know, anyway, while that's happening, I was like, you know what, let me make this story video because you all seem to enjoy the Raccoon Bus video, and you know what, you all want more stories of my life? I'll tell you them if you want. So a couple days ago, what happened was something interesting happened that made me remember something. Disclaimer, I'm not going to be using anyone's first names in this video, just so, I don't know. I know that first names are probably okay, but I don't want, like, anyone, like, being embarrassed or anything, so I'm just going to use fake names. This is very important. It happened a couple days ago. I'm going to tell a story, then I'm going to tell a story that I want to tell, you know, after the story that happened recently. So, there's this guy in my grade. His name is, who's a character everybody likes? Gonna call him, Luigi. Yeah, we're gonna call him Luigi. So, you know, we're getting back from lunch, and, you know, Luigi's just standing in the hall, so we're just all talking and stuff. I hear a bunch of girls screaming. I'm like, what the floof's going on around here, guys? And if you guys don't know, I do say the word floof in real life, so it's not that unnatural. Anyway, so, what happened was some other dude, Waluigi, pantsed Luigi. And I don't mean like he just like pulled down his pants. No, Waluigi was feeling extra today. So Waluigi was like, and he like pulled down everything. So, yeah, so Luigi got pantsed, and it was a pretty, shocking experience. I didn't see it personally, I just heard that it happened. And we talked about it in class. The teacher was like, you know, if Luigi would have been mad, the minimum punishment in this school is a 5-day suspension. So, you know, it's pretty serious. I guess they take their pantsing very seriously. So, you know, it won't happen again, and, you know, it's all good. But anyway, that's not the story I wanted to tell. That made me remember something that happened. Oh my god. So, this is gonna be called the Arizona Rant. Oh, jeez. Everyone's doing these rant videos. I'm gonna do a rant video, too. Because, you know what? Bandwagon. This is a really funny story. I'm gonna start this off by saying, if you live in Arizona, you know what? You're cool, okay? I don't judge just because you live in a certain place. However, I do judge that state itself because of the experiences I had. Now, basically, if you don't know, I live in Minnesota, okay? I've lived here for a majority of my life. In fact, you know, minus about 6 months of my life, I lived in this state. The only 6 months were when we were living in Arizona, back in the year of 2006. Do you know how old I was? I was like 5, okay? But, yeah, so we were living in Arizona way back when, you know. And, you know, it should be better than Minnesota, because, you know, it's warmer and stuff, not a lot of storms and stuff happen there, I think, you know, I don't know too much. But there was a very traumatic experience that happened in Arizona, and I'm gonna share that story today. And it's gonna be great. So sit back, take your seat, enjoy the gameplay in the background, and listen to the sweet, soothing sound of my voice, because we're gonna get right into this. So basically what happened was, you know, I was like 5 years old. We were living in Arizona, okay? About 6 months, and it was pretty nice, you know? We lived in this nice house. We lived in Phoenix, which, Phoenix was pretty cool. I mean, I don't know. If you went there, you could probably find my old house. I don't know if I recognize it, but hey, you could probably find it somewhere. But, the point is, it was a really cool house, and it wasn't all bad in Arizona, okay? I liked it a lot. I liked the neighborhood layouts. I liked the grass and stuff, because in Minnesota, you don't get that kind of luxury look at grass here. You know, the grass is kind of stoned on all the time, and then when it's not stoned on, it's just looking really lame and, like, brown and stuff most of the time, because, you know, we have problems with our droughts and such. But, it wasn't all bad in Arizona, you know, I liked it. In fact, Arizona is where I got into Pokemon, where, I saw the anime on TV when I was a little kid, because I used to flip through channels all the time, and I saw an anime for the first time, and I'd never seen anime. And, you know, that's probably one of the reasons why I like anime to this day, because I was flipping channels one night, I found Pokemon, and it was the episode where Ash caught Bulbasaur, and you know what, to this day, holy floof, I can't even imagine, if we never went to Arizona, you know what, I can't imagine what my life would be like now, because a lot of things happened there. But we lived there for a little bit, and, you know, things were good, you know? Fun fact, when we walked into our house for the first time, I don't remember what it was, I think it might have been a scorpion. I'm not sure. There was something on the ground, and it scared the bananas out of all of us. Holy floof, like that is a great first impression. Then there was a lizard, I think it was a lizard one time, out on our back porch, and I don't like creepy animals like that. I don't know. I really don't. I am very scared easily of things that move and such. Well, you know, I'm scared of bugs. I mean, I'm cool with most bugs, but if it's like a freaking like wasp, you know, I'm gonna be kind of freaked. I don't want to be stung. But so this lizard on the back porch once, it scared me so much. Arizona was also where I played my first video game. It was Star Fox 64, and I've told the story about how Star Fox 64 was my first game I ever played. And you know what? It's great. It's great. But where does the rant part come in? This has been all fun and games so far. Well, it's about to get floofed up. For starters, when we moved there, I was in preschool before we moved there. Then we moved there, and I thought that I was done with preschool. You know, I thought we were gonna get to kindergarten. I was still in preschool. And you know what? The first day, I remember saying something like, "This is a mistake. I shouldn't be here right now." I remember something like that. It's like, this is a big mistake, guys. I remember saying something very similar to that. But you know what? I stayed in preschool for a little while. I don't remember preschool too well, so I'm just gonna skip over that. But I guess it was okay. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I made any friends because I didn't really care about leaving. You know, leaving preschool. I mean. Anyway, then, you know, we had a preschool graduation. You know, I was a little kid. I was a little floofer. We were just walking around and stuff. My mom showed me pictures of myself as a child, a few days ago. I look really small. Holy floof. But, anyway, after preschool, we moved on to kindergarten, okay? And you know what? I was like, I'm gonna be a big kid, and it was terrible. Holy floof. I remember getting yelled at a lot, because I don't know, I guess I went off the path or something. There was this one time we were like exploring the school or something, exploring around the school. I remember like looking off and wanting to go on my own adventure. It's like, oh, floof, dude. I remember a lot of things if you couldn't realize already. But yeah, I remember looking off, you know, just looking, I don't want to be here. I was like, I don't know. I looked around a lot. I remember being behind a wall when everyone else was moving around. And I think a teacher came and got me. She said, "Sammy, what are you doing?" But yeah, that's one of the memories. Anyway, here comes the rant part where the story in the beginning has relevance. So what happened was, one day, you know, we were at recess. We were just playing around. I was with the sand diggers, and I love my sand diggers. I don't know if you knew this. I love the sand digger. That's one of the things we don't have at my old elementary school playground here in Minnesota. We didn't have a sand digger. I wanted a sand digger very badly. I think I was on the sand digger, I don't know. Little Sammy's playing on the playground, and you know, I don't remember if it was me or the other guy, but someone had to go to the bathroom. And when you go to the bathroom during recess, you have to bring a buddy. Now, I think this guy was my quote-unquote friend at the time. And, what's his name? Who's a character nobody likes? Unanimously disliked? I'm gonna call him, Rufus. You know, from Street Fighter. I'm gonna call him Rufus. Yeah, so I had to take Rufus to the bathroom. I think I was taking him. Maybe he was taking me. Whatever. I don't remember this guy's name anyway, so I'm just gonna call him Rufus. Anyway, so I was taking Rufus to the good old restroom. So, you know, he went in there, did his stuff. I was just standing out in the hallway, like, waiting for him, you know. Alright, you know, all's good. We're gonna go back to the playground. So I'm walking, you know, he's not with me. I'm like, where'd you go, Rufus, buddy? So, what happened was, there were some girls that were, like, behind us. And, oh, geez, what he did then. Oh, my God, this is why I hate Arizona so much. Minnesota, this never happened. This never happened. So, I wasn't pantsed. I didn't pants anyone. He pantsed himself in front of some girls. I don't know what the floof this guy was on when he was doing this. I'm like, Rufus, what are you doing? So yeah, I don't know what he was doing. I'm like, what the floof are you doing, dude? So I had no part in this, mind you. So, you know, he kind of just pantsed himself in front of some girls. I don't know what he was trying to accomplish. You know, we were in kindergarten at the time. He wouldn't be impressing anyone. He really wouldn't be impressing anyone, let's be fair. I don't know how old these girls were. They were probably a grade above us. But, yeah, so I didn't know what to do. I was like, dude, what the floof? Well, this was BF. This was before floof. I don't know what I said. I said, dude, we need to go. So I didn't know where to go. I didn't know if I should go back or not to the playground. So I kind of just stayed and looked around awkwardly to make sure no one was watching. Then a teacher comes by and says, hey, you, what are you doing? And he's like, nothing, man. I don't know what happened after that, but she was like, you come with me. And I think I was apprehended as an accomplice. Mind you, I had nothing to do with this. I was just taking this dude to the bathroom, man. I thought this dude was my friend, man. Dang it, Rufus. You always gotta go and be a bad character. You wanna know what the kicker is? You wanna know what the kicker is? The next day, I had in-school suspension. Do you know what that is? That's where you sit in the principal's office and you do absolutely nothing. Because I was a quote-unquote accomplice to the scheme. I didn't do anything. I just wanted to, like, help a dude out, man. I just want to be his, like, bathroom partner. Okay, that sounded kind of weird. No, I didn't want to do that. I was just accompanying him to use the restroom, man. Nothing weird about it. You know, he had to go. I was standing out, making sure nothing was happening. Make sure he didn't go anywhere. He went somewhere he can never come back from. Holy floof. Oh my god. But, yeah. I was in the in-school suspension the next day. It was not fun. I didn't even do anything. That's the main thing. I didn't do anything to deserve this. I was just a little kid, you know, trying to go about his kindergarten life, you know, just sipping my juice box at lunch. It was all good. And this happens. And so, like, I was never looked at the same again. I'm like, I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of here. So, I guess that was the reason we moved back here, because we somehow got our old house back when we moved back, and that was pretty nifty. But yeah, now I've been living here ever since. You know, I'm very glad, because I would not have met the friends that I have now, and I would not have met certain people that I care about a lot now, and that's pretty cool, you know? I'm glad we moved back, because it all worked out for the better. Just imagine if I would have stayed there, YouTube might not have happened. Think about that, you know, for a minute. If I would have stayed in that place, you know, something might have not triggered my inspiration to be creative, and, you know, I could have just been playing freaking musical instruments. Like, floof that, man. I want to play video games, because that's fun. Meanwhile, Xenoblade X is still transferring to the system storage. Great. But anyway, yeah, that's the Arizona Rant. We moved back here. I was enrolled in a school in kindergarten through 6th grade. Now I'm in junior high in 9th grade. And you know what? That's how my life has been since. So you all kind of heard my life story there. Yeah, Luigi, if you watch this video, I feel you, man. I feel you. You know what? Like, I've never been pantsed myself, but a friend of mine has pantsed himself in front of some girls, and man, I know the feel. I hate pantsing, and I hope you all do too. Holy floof. You know what? I'm sorry, but I had Vietnam flashbacks, so I just had to share the story. Anyway, though, that's the end of this video. You know what? It was a pretty good video, I would say. I got to relive my childhood, you know. But yeah, I played Star Fox when I was a kid. I got into Pokemon when I was a kid in Arizona. So if I had never gone to Arizona, I guess that never would have happened. So that's pretty interesting to think about, that some things couldn't have happened. But anyway, you know what? That'd be it for this video. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for listening to me tell this story. It was a pretty interesting story, I know. And yeah, if you want to hear more stories, please leave in the comments what, like give me a suggestion for a story. Like, name some experience that you want to hear out of me. Like, it could be anything, like, you know, food tryings, you know, I don't know, anything. Just, like, ask, like, anything I've done in my life if you want me to share anything, because I got tons of stories I could tell. Anyway, though, make sure you leave a like if you did enjoy. Leave a comment on what you thought of this story. And, yeah, do you hate Arizona? Leave a comment below. I don't really hate Arizona, mostly the people in it. Oh, my God, freaking Rufus, man. Floofing Rufus. You know, don't trust Rufus, ever, guys. But, yeah, that'll be it for this video. Thank you all for watching. I'm SorkyK3, signing off. Peace out, little keychains, and good night.